Let's go ahead and talk about this VNN issue. So about, what, 2 KVKs ago, I got some messages telling me that in a video, somebody is talking a lot of trash about me. And I figured, okay, interesting, let's see. So I go, and of course, it's VNN. VNN, as some of you might already know, is notorious for talking about other YouTubers, trying to tear them down. He's done it to pretty much everybody. That's well known. But in my thinking, I was like, well, I haven't really talked about this dude like at all. What would he have to say? And of course, I watched the video. In the video, he goes on and makes his own little stories about everything and makes it out as facts. That's okay, whatever. But then he goes on and calls me what he likes to say, a little beep, which we all know what he's trying to say. Okay. I commented on the video. I told him what I wanted to say. And I called it, okay, good enough for me. That's it. But then he would not stop talking about me. He legit spent, I don't know, like 15 minutes on another video talking about me and my guild. Which is interesting because, again, I don't talk about the dude. I don't talk to him. We've never really talked like that. So it was interesting, like, why is he taking this, you know, this interest in me all of a sudden? So, okay, cool. And then he keeps making video, down talking my guild, down talking myself, and I'm like, okay, cool deal. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. Now, VNN with this guild and this group has a history. If you guys didn't already know, maybe he hasn't mentioned it, but when we first started the game, we started around the same time. We were in the same guild, us and a bunch of other people, and there was a fallout, there was a lot of issues, and we went our separate ways. Now again, back then me and him barely even talked, so the fallout wasn't really between us, so there's that. But there's some bad blood, I guess you can call it. So, fast forward to now, he's just down talking everybody in the guild, myself, and I'm just like, okay, if you want to play that game, we can play that game. And here's essentially what I did. So I decided, okay, let's play that game. Now, granted, I know that he's a trap. Traps are very limited on what they can do. So I said, let's play. And I don't know if it was that he's talked badly about other YouTubers before, and for the most part, they've just left him be and left him do that. But I'm a different story. I play the game. And I played the game with him, and it resulted in him taking a rally, getting tons of losses, and then basically zeroing himself. Now, I gave him plenty of days to see if maybe he will talk about this rally that he took, which he did it in a stream, but he completely omitted the rally, the report, everything that happened in the stream. And I know why, and I'm gonna take you back maybe about a week or so, and tell you as to why that happened. So he calls me passive aggressive, but I think he missed the point of what I was doing. See, VNN is a person that when he hears things about himself, it does hurt him. Like, I don't know if it's just mentally he can't take it or whatnot, but when he hears somebody either talk about him or say something about him, it does affect him. And I knew that going in. So what did I do? I made a 5-second intro in one of my videos, literally like 5 seconds, saying it's nice to send out single attacks. Why did I do that? Was I being passive aggressive? Exactly. I did that because I wanted to egg him on to start making mistakes that he normally wouldn't do. And what did he do right after that? The next 2 days, he had 2 videos of sending solo attacks. Which, by the way, if you're gonna do solo attacks, don't go attacking 9 million might empty castles. That's not impressive whatsoever. But regardless, he was sending out attacks on a trap account, which you should never do. But once he did that, I knew that I was in his head. Fast forward, I went ahead and changed my nickname. Never talked about it in a video, just went ahead and glossed over it, and it got to his head again. What did he do? he went ahead and changed his own nickname. Talking about where's Ave. Not hard to find, dude. You know exactly where I am. But once he did that, I knew that he was right here where I wanted him. So then the next step came, and I was like, well, he can't take a rally. And what did he try to do? Now let me walk you through his thought process when this was going on. So somebody else started a rally on him, and in his mind he wanted to record that. That way, if it wasn't a full rally, he would take it and then say, oh, I ate a rally and boosted. The problem is that it kind of backfired on him. It backfired in a big way. Now, if you don't know, well, of course you don't know, because unless you were in the stream or got some clips of it, you wouldn't know because he wouldn't upload it. But let me go ahead and show you the report. You see that? Almost 4 million troops lost. Now, granted, he was reinforced, he was garrisoned, and to top it off, he kept talking a lot of crap about my gear, which, by the way, I don't think my gear is all that, but I have options. I don't have the top champ gears in the game, but I have pretty good options, I would say. Options that he does not have. And to be honest, he keeps talking about this main account that he has, but we all know that he doesn't have that main account. The only thing he has is his trap account. Oh, sorry, it's not a trap account anymore. It's a T3 Skirmisher. Which, I don't know, what's a Skirmisher? Isn't that just a glorified name for any regular T3 account that can hide their troops? Because if that's the case, I'm just going to rename my account to T4 Juggernaut. It sounds amazing, even though it's the same as every other account, but it sounds cool. Oh yeah, whatever, regardless. So he takes this rally, and it did not go well for him. He lost a lot, and he decided, now this is typical VNN fashion. When something doesn't go his way, he says, oh well, it was calculated. I meant to do that, you know. What I was trying to do is, I'm so tired of trapping that I'm gonna be a skirmisher now. No. You literally just gemmed all of those troops back up, and now all of a sudden you want to be a skirmisher. I'm sorry, a regular T3 account. Sounds interesting, but I'm gonna play a little clip for you guys, and you guys can decide for yourself if this was planned, calculated, or maybe there's a little bit more to it than that. Now, I'm no expert, but that didn't look like it was calculated. It looked like he was like, oh god. So regardless, that all happens. And he spent a whole week. All his videos for pretty much a whole week were either directed at me or indirectly directed at me. Which I found flattering, because for me to do so little and for you to find so much content to make videos on, it was refreshing, I gotta say. And I've noticed that you're running out of content now. You're re-uploading videos from like a year ago, which, by the way, why are you re-uploading old videos? Are you really needing those views again? You can literally just link the video in the description and it'll take them to the video. Re-uploading the same video is just screaming for views. I digress. So anyways, that happens, right? And throughout this whole week that he's talking crap about me and my guild, he talks about my gear, how my gear sucks. But the problem is that he's talking about me and my guild and how we suck and we can't do anything. But when he goes to compare, he goes, oh, well, that guild wouldn't stand up to JVT. That guild wouldn't stand up to A2Z. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were in that guild. Are you saying that you don't have a guild? Because it looks like you have some issues in your guild as well. I mean, look at this. You got this guy in your guild. I don't know what you advised him, but yeah. So anyways, he keeps saying well, that guild wouldn't stand a chance against JVT or these other guilds or gold champion people. How is that a put down? That's just common sense. If you have gold champion gear and the other person doesn't, yeah, you're gonna lose. Find me somebody that wouldn't. Hello? How is that a put down? But the problem is that you keep using other people, other accounts, other guilds. If you have a main and my gear sucks, I want to see your main's gear. That's what I am interested in. By the way, we both know that you ain't got no main. But whatever. And the problem here is, we've pretty much been playing the same amount of time. We pretty much started at the same time. And you keep trying to put me down. But last I checked, the only thing you have to show for, what, almost going on 2 years that we've been playing is a T3 Skirmisher account. And I have a pretty damn good account. So, I don't know what else to tell you. And as far as the guild, if you're not going to compare your guild with my guild, then what are you comparing? Because that makes no sense. Yeah, my gear sucks compared to champion gear. Absolutely, my gear sucks. But where's your main? Let me see the gear on your main. I would love to compare the main gear. I would love to. I would love to see your main, because you've been saying that you got a main for like a year now, but I haven't seen them. But regardless, you keep talking about other people, Lady Callista, Malchik, other YouTubers, the Gecko, which you were really talking crap about Gecko back when he was doing YouTube, talking about he's using other people's account, and then you do the same. If that's not a hypocrite, I don't know what is. See, the difference between me and the other YouTubers, you know, the Lady Callistas and Malchiks, etc. Lady Callista and Malchik, they really don't care. They don't even talk about you. They don't care at all. Me, I don't care, but I'm willing to play the game. If you want to play that game, you got a player too. And trust me, you were playing before you even knew you were playing. What you called passive aggressive, I guess you failed to realize that was me getting in your head, because I knew that when people say things about you or when they direct things at you, you take it to heart, because mentally you're a fragile person. You're mentally fragile. You don't take things too easily when people are saying it about you. And I think that's one of your main issues. You have literally started to talk about all the other YouTubers for no reason whatsoever. I don't know if it's because, you know, you just think they're a threat or whatnot, but I gotta tell you, I'm a little different. And if you think that you're gonna be doing the same with me, you're sadly mistaken, because if you want to know where I am, I'm not hard to find. And like I said, I know you were running out of material, re-uploading old videos, so maybe this will give you new material. Maybe it'll get you motivated to give your subscribers actual content. Maybe it'll motivate you. Maybe that's what you needed, because it looks like you're lackluster right now. Also, I believe that when you keep talking ill about my guild, which is one of the things that the reason why I wanted to make this video, is because you keep talking down the guild and they don't have the same platform to defend yourselves, but I do. But when you keep talking about the guild and you keep putting it down, you failed to mention that we have been at war with a lot of the top guilds: SNG, Sky, LH9, M44. But you failed to say that. Now, did we win per se? No, we didn't take any forts. We didn't take base. We didn't expect to. But guess what? When we got an opportunity, we hit them back. And trust me, go ahead and look at the videos. Look at my videos that I've uploaded. Look at Malchiks. You'll see plenty of hits from a ton of guilds. And I guess you don't know what the history of K81, because you say, oh, we're uncontested. Yeah, we're uncontested. But do you know why we're uncontested? Did you know that this kingdom, not too long ago, literally probably like a month or two ago, was one of the biggest war zones in the game? And we're the only guilds left. Everybody else left. So, I don't know. I mean, it sounds pretty good to me. Next time you decide to talk about people, first of all, know them. Because me and you, we've never really talked. You don't know anything about me. You don't know me. And at least have some facts. Don't make stuff up. Because I know you like to make stuff up. And it might be hard to keep up with all the stuff that you make up. But at least have some facts. Why are we here in K81 by ourselves? Never touched on it. I know, it wouldn't make you look good, but that's stuff that you're omitting. Now I know, this will probably make you talk about us non-stop going forward, you know, CAE, you know, Aevatrex, this and that, because you for the little things that I gave you before, you went for a whole week non-stop talking about us. Check your comment section. I saw it. People were like, are you ever gonna shut up about this guy? And hopefully this doesn't go on for like a whole week, another 2 weeks of content for you just talking about other people. I just hope that the next time you talk about people, it's actually warranted and you have facts. Keep in mind, the ones that started talking about the other person was you, even though you've seemed like the victim in one of your videos, like this what you call me, like punk kid or something like that. By the way, I know it doesn't look it, but from what I understand, you're only like 3 years older than me. I know we don't look it, but we're pretty much the same age. I wouldn't call me a punk kid. And by the way, I changed my nickname again. I'm trying to motivate you to stop re-uploading old videos and start making new ones. Maybe this will give you the motivation that you needed. So, you know what you say. Even though you don't practice it yourself, stay classy.